So welcome to my ultra mega sparkle stretch. The last one for now, as the gyms are gonna open again. Remember, you can support me by donating to my PayPal. But you can also now come to my physical classes in Amsterdam. So do whatever you feel like, and I'm gonna start the stretch today. Let me just get to my video. There we go. All right. This one down and this one big. All right. Do I have gallery view? I do have gallery view. Okay. So let's get started here. Standing up and let's bring your head down and up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And ear to your shoulder. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And look over your shoulder. Right, left, right, left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Make a double chin and stick it out. Double chin, stick it out. Double chin, stick it out. Double chin, stick it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and let's make a little circle here. To your Egyptian cliche. And reverse. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring your head back to your right shoulder and make a half circle to the left. And reverse, other side. Reverse. And reverse. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Bring your hands behind your neck and just support your head while you make little half circles backwards and backwards. Nice. Every time you roll it, see if you can slide your hands a tiny bit further apart so you allow a little bit more movement with a little bit less support. This way your neck will warm up properly. And then take to a full circle. And reverse. All right, back to the center. Hello, sister. Take a half circle and now bring your shoulders along. So roll your shoulders forward and back to straight. Roll your shoulders forward. Ah, Molly. I see the dog. Roll and straight. Roll. Try to really get to that round back so you really close your ribs and you pull your shoulders forward and try to roll a little bit deeper each time. When you feel you've reached your middle back, try to get into a little bit of a bend knee and push your hips forward so you actually exaggerate that roundness. Take it to the middle back. And 2 more. And last one. All right. Then we're going to do a little bit of first, let's do that one. Chest front and back, keeping your hips still. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. Right, left, right, left, right, left. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Then take it to a square. Right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back, right, front, and reverse into square. Left, front, right, back, left, front, right, back. 2 more. Last one. All right, now we're gonna go into hips. Okay, so I have sparkly pants on as well, but with my dress I need to lift it up. So bring your hips forward and back, forward, back. Use your abs to make this movement, not your booty. Try to really keep your booty soft. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. Right, left, right, left, right, left. 4, 3, 2. That leg is too sweaty. And let's take it to circles. Yes. I'm just going to take the dress down. And reverse. Other direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to do some body waves. I'm going to show you from the side. First, I'm going to scoop myself up into an arch, lean back, and rounding my back. Scoop forward, arch, lean back, round back. Scoop forward, arch, lean back, round back, arch. Also move your shoulders backwards and forwards. 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to reverse it. So we're going to push the hips forward first, then arch, and push your butt back and around. Hips forward first, arch, butt back, around. Hips forward first. So this one, I really feel my back. I hear my back with this reversed one. So try to not go too deep. Try to focus on the rounding and the arching of the back. And bend your knees where necessary. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, and let's do some side bends. So bring your hand down the leg. Don't let your shoulder come forward or back. So you keep yourself between 2 narrow walls. Sliding the hand down, sliding the hand down, sliding down. Sliding down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then take it to the side bend. Make it round. Other side bend and arch. So side, round, side, arch. Try to bring it into a circle. Connect them smoothly and fluidly. And this should be a really weight rubber. Keeping your knees bent throughout this whole movement. And let's reverse. Don't close your eyes because you get really dizzy. I did close my eyes for a second, so it reminded me, okay, this one is not to be done with closed eyes. 2 more. Last one. All right. Let's give our neck a little bit more. You can come to your knees just to give it a little bit gentler position to start with. So we're gonna push our skin down with our hands on our chest. At the same time, we bring our chin, we push our skin down, yes, not our chin, skin down, and we bring our head back. To get out, I will already tell you this, so you don't pull your head back. No, first you lean forward until you feel no more strain at the back of your head. The gravity's on the front, and then you get down and just give it a shake. Yes? So we're going to hold that for quite some time. If you want this to be extra intense, slide. So you want this with your jaws together but not clenching. But if you want to make it a little bit more intense, you can slide your chin even more forward to get a little bit extra stretch. So here we go. Place your hands, push the skin down, jaws together, and bring the head down. Take 2 nice deep breaths. Your shoulders low. Maybe a little bit more intense if you feel like it. Or you can make little movements from side to side, but make it like millimeters, not even centimeters. Tiny bits. And now gently lean your whole body forward. You can place your hands on the floor to catch you. And when you feel no more resistance, you bring your head forward and just give it a shake. All right, bring your hands on the crown of your head and just very gently put a little bit of weight on it so you pull it down. Ever so gently. So you don't pull your head down, you just let the weight of your hands put a little bit more heaviness. And bring it back. So let's take it to a couple of breaths because we didn't do them yet. You can sit however you feel comfortable. If you want to sit a little bit different to do the breaths, you can. I'm gonna sit myself down on some blocks. Because I'm more comfortable usually in my knees like that. All right, and then we're gonna go into some nice deep breaths. Let's do 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Take that breath nice and deep into your tummy and yeah, basically that's it. Make sure your shoulders stay low. Let's take 1 circle back and bring the shoulders down and hold it low. Make your neck long. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Keep the shoulders low. 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2. Last one. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Bring your shoulders to your ears. And release. And again. And release. And the next one, you bring your arms up. And release. Shake, shake. All right. Let's work our shoulders backwards a little bit. So you can sit like you are Force it differently. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Forwards. Take it to big, big circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands behind your head, and we're going to try to tap. You're not going to tap your elbows together. Well, I'm not able with my mask, but try to get them together and then open by squeezing your shoulder blades, not by kicking them open, but you really try to activate your shoulder blades. So all the power comes from there. Out. So you want to try to pull your elbows as far back as you can. Back, in, back, in, back, in, back. 8, back, 7. If this feels heavy, that's normal. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, keep the elbows back and go to your cactus, which is the arms to the side on top of your elbows. And just squeeze the elbows behind you and then bring it back up, touch the fingers. Squeeze the elbows behind you and up, touch the fingers. Down, squeeze, and up, and down, squeeze, up. Let's do 4 more. And up. 3. And up. 2. Up. Last one. And up. Bring the arms to the side and let's do a little floss. So bring one palm up and then the other. Bring the other shoulder to the floor. Oh, I forgot to tell you the title of this class. It's my neck, my back, my crek. C-R-E-K. Crek. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it to robot. So bend your arms and switch. Try to keep your elbows in one side, in one place, next to your shoulders. And just bring that hand down. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And bring the hands back up, Yamanda style. And bring the arms all the way to your ears. And then shrug your shoulders 16 times. Shrug. Up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that should feel like a burn in your shoulders. Like a nice little activation. All right. Come stand somewhere where you have a spot to stabilize yourself on, a door, a wall, a pole. You can use all of those things. And we're going to start with bringing the the outside knee, so the knee is farthest away from the wall, up, and just bring it up into your chest and release. Bring it up into your chest, release. If it doesn't go as high as mine, that's absolutely normal. You can also grab it here if that feels like you're doing more. Try to get to a spot where it feels like you have most benefit of it. Let's do 1 more and then keep it up as high as you can. And while you can use your balance or do it, you can use your wall or do it in balance. We're going to push your hips forward and lean into it. Open your hips and back down. And again, pull the knee in, push your hips forward. Try to keep that knee more or less straight and down. Because the straighter your knee is, the more you will also feel it in your psoas. And forward. Let's do 1 more. And back, straight up. Now reach around and grab the opposite hand on the leg. You can hold it up, try to hold it up as high as you can. Keep it. Then the other hand comes forward and you reach into a twist. And forward, reach into a twist. Try to get as far backwards as you can. You can definitely do this without a wall, but then your balance has to be a little bit more stable. If you do it with the wall, you can take it more to a twist. Last two. And last one, we're gonna hold it. Try to hold it there. Bring your knee up a little bit more. Stack your body even more. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back forward. Release the leg and give it a little circle shake. So you're gonna circle it open. You can do that also with a hand on the chair. And reverse. Forward. 3, 2, 1. All right. You can also feel that in your standing leg as a power move. Let's do the other side. So find a spot on the wall or on a door. Bring your knee in. Bring it up to your chest and release. Up to your chest. Release. Up to your chest. Release. Up to your chest. Release. 2 more. Last one. And then bring it all the way up. And you're going to push your hips forward, bring your shoulders behind you. Try to keep your standing leg as straight as possible. And then back down. Lean back. And forward. Lean back. And forward. Lean back. Try to really open that hip up. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Go back to central. Stack your body. Bring your knee in as close as you can get it. And grab the opposite hand. And the free hand goes forward. Reach open. And back forward. Enjoying that little twist in your back. Forward. Open. Forward. Open. So 3, 2, 1. Hold it open for a second. Squeeze yourself into that twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. And release. Then, in that balance, you circle that leg sideways into a big circle. If it feels heavy in the standing leg, that's what you should feel. Last one, and reverse. Roll. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it up. My body is making a lot of noises today. All right, let's get to our, let's get to another little good feeling back stretch. We're gonna bring it a little bit neck, back, butt. We're gonna switch through it. So you're gonna feel a little bit of everything throughout. I'm not gonna do one section of back, one section of neck, one section of butt. I'm gonna do it all in there. So this one, you guys know, if you've done my class before, you start up straight and bring your chin to your chest, rounding your body, pulling your shoulders forward, caving in your ribs, bring your belly button down. Now if you're the roundest, then pull on your hands and bring your head
closer to your knees. Bring it back up and straight. And again, roll down, round, 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 and then try to get your head as close to your knees as possible, and then up. So this one is really about staying very small and centered, not about getting your head as far forward, which normally if we do hamstrings or something, you don't want to go straight down, you want to go as far forward as possible. This one is the opposite. Roll it down and back up. Now, if you want, you can take it to a little bit lower. So if you feel like, okay, this lowest point is feeling okay, you reach your hands in between and you pull yourself further down in between and reach back up. Rolling, rounding, and down, and up. Chin, shoulders, chest, ribs, belly, down, and back up. Let's do 2 more. And back up. And last one, chin, chest, shoulders, ribs, belly, down, back up. All right. We're going to do pretty much the same exercise with our feet straight. With our legs straight. You can, if you want a little bit of extra challenge, try to keep your feet flexed and try to keep your heels off the floor. It's just a little extra activation exercise. You definitely don't have to do it, but try not to let your legs be too passive. So they're still, your toes go to the ceiling or to the sky, wherever you are. Bring your chin in, shoulders, chest, bring ribs, belly, and then try to get as close to your hips down and then back up. If you're trying not to go as far to your toes, this one is really try to get down on top of yourself. And up. Chin, shoulders, chest, ribs, belly, down. And up. Chin, shoulders, chest, belly, down. And up. You should feel this one a little bit more in your upper back, whereas the one with the bent legs is more in your lower back. And both you should feel in your middle back. Let's do 1 more. And up. And then bending your right leg. This one is one of my favorites, so if I do back, I will do this one for sure. Hands behind your head. Sit up as tall as you can. Now, if it's hard to sit up tall, you can put a pillow or a block underneath your butt. Then we're going to twist in towards that bent leg. Grab the shin with the opposite arm, and then you pull yourself into a side bend and back and untwist. Twist. Grab shin, side bend, up, untwist. Twist. Grab, side bend, up, untwist. 2 more. Twist. Grab, side bend, up, untwist, and last one, twist, grab, side bend, up, untwist. I'll do the other side. All right, twist, grab, side bend, up, untwist, twist, grab, side bend, up, untwist, twist, grab, side bend, up, untwist. Let's do 2 more. Twist, grab, side bend, up, untwist. Last one. Twist, grab, side bend, up, untwist. And give a little shake. All right, let's go for another neck exercise. So you can sit on a few blocks or on a pillow. Just try to sit in a way that your knees are in front and that you can be a little higher up. Yes. Get this thing out of the way. We have a couple more minutes, 5 more minutes before we have to reset our Zoom. So let's get this one in. All right, so we're gonna go and do our neck a little bit more. Let's first bring our hands behind us, interlace your fingers, and then you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together and then try to lift your hands away from your butt. If you can do that with your palms together, you'll also get a really good shoulder exercise in there. Use your shoulder blades to lift it up. So I'm really squeezing my shoulder blades together to get my hands away from my butt. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, then bring your hands to your right side and push your elbow in. So I'm not only pulling this hand as much to my side as possible, I also squeeze this elbow in. So you should feel that this left shoulder is getting a little stretch. Then bring your head also to the right. So that whole left side is getting a lovely, lovely stretch. Few nice deep breaths. See if with every breath you can get your head a little heavier. Give it a little bit more length. But be gentle because it's your neck. And then start to very slowly and very gently have a yes gesture with your head. So you just kind of shake it forward and back. But do it slow and feel how the difference, how the stretch travels in these different areas. Some of them you will feel more on the back, some of them you will feel really tugging on your lower jaw, which is a weird sensation. And bring it back to neutral, and then we're going to say no. So look towards your shoulder and look diagonally up towards the ceiling. Up. Keep pushing your elbow in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your head facing towards your shoulder. And then here you're going to do very gentle, very slow yes movements again. Last one. Bring it back to the beginning position and then look up the diagonal and then do another yes here. 4. Keep squeezing your hands so you have still blood flowing in your fingers. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to neutral. Pull it for a few more seconds here. And then back to center. Release your fingers and give it a little roll. Alright. We're going to do this exercise again with the other side. And then that means also the other interlace. So your fingers usually always grab with the same finger on top. If you do the other finger on top, it will feel like you're wearing a shoe on the wrong foot. You're going to do that. So bring your hands to the back again. Bring the other finger on top. Try to bring your palms together, shoulder blades together, and then lift up and back. Lift, back. Lift, back. Try to keep your chin back. Don't move in your chest. Let all the movement come from that shoulder area. Recording in progress.
Hello. Yes. All right. Let's continue here. So we've had the other finger on top, and then bring this whole hand thing to the left side. Try to really pull that hand as far to the left as possible, and squeeze this elbow in. Bring your head to the left as well, and just hang out there for a sec. Keep your neck nice and long. Keep your elbow pulling in. And just feel how that stretch feels. If it feels kind of good, see if you can put a little bit more weight into it with an active flexibility of the neck. You should feel stretch however you do this. 4, 3, 2, and then very gently start to say yes, up and down, and feel the change in the stretch going through your neck. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back to neutral, and then say no. So nose to shoulder, nose to ceiling in this diagonal shape. Yes. So when I say neutral, it's something different than center. So we have a bend to the side bend in our neck, and we have a twist. So when I say neutral, I mean the bend without the twist. All right, let's keep the head towards the shoulder and then say yes here. Oh, I'm feeling this one today. 3, 2, 1. And look up towards the ceiling and say yes there as well. So the twist and the yes. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back to neutral, and see if you can get a little bit more stretch in there for a couple more seconds. 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, and just give it a little circle. If you want, you can support it. You can massage your neck as you do this. So I'm doing little squeezes with my hands here. And reverse that circle. Oof. My body is making so much noise today. It's crazy that you cannot hear it. All right, back to center and shake it up. All right, let's go to our a little bit more butt. Now let's do butt for a bit. Butt for a bit. So I want you to sit up straight and just bring your hands behind you or in front and just take it to a figure 4 stretch. Now you always start the figure 4 stretch with your feet a little wider than your hips, and then bring your knee to your heel and then switch it, bring the other knee to your heel. So especially if you're a little less flexible, then leaning back on your hands is going to be a little bit more comfortable. But if you want to do the wrist-friendly option, you can actually sit against the wall and do this. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Then bring one knee over, ankle over the knee. Try to make the ankle touch the knee instead of the foot. So you really want to go there. Then just shake it from side to side a little bit. And then slide your foot in or slide your butt towards your foot, up to you. And sit up tall. So I really want to hear, sit up tall and push my chest towards my leg. If you really want to feel a little bit extra, try to pull your tailbone out from underneath you, like you want to stick your tail out to the back. So it's still a relatively gentle stretch, but you should feel some stretch going on here. 4, lift up, 3, 2, 1. And place the leg down to the floor a little bit. And bring this leg in a little bit more. Yes. Right. Then I want you to sit up tall and try to get both your sit bones on the floor here. We're going to just grab the knee and twist and release. Twist and release, twist, release, twist, release. Then we're going to reach the hand around and see if you can get the knee into the elbow. If that's not possible, keep your hand on your knee. If it is possible, you kind of have to bring your knee in a little closer, and the other hand is on top. Bring your hands together and then turn. So you really want to give it a good twist. Keep it here. Last week it was homeless with the sound, and this week again, but I'm not having it anymore. Give it a good twist. Now, while you are in this twist, try to keep both sit bones on the floor, and also try to keep your spine super long. The longer your spine and the more your sit bones are both on the floor, the more you will feel that butt stretch. 4, 3, 2, and then bring it back here, unleash, and other side, and just shake it from side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide the knee in and bring that butt a little closer to your hips. Of course, if this pressure with your hands is too much, you can also grab your knee. Yeah, that will also get you in that nice long flow, but you cannot grab around, rather grab it in between. Yes. If that feels better, do that. I'm sorry that I didn't give you this option first one. On the other side, that's what my body wants to say. Ugh. This is a lovely, I need to do this more. I like this. It's a good feeling. Huh? Yeah. There's a worse one for this, with the hands all the way in. I can show you that at another moment. All right, then bring your foot down to the floor. Bring this foot in a little bit more. And sit up tall. Try to wiggle a little bit so you can feel if you're sitting on both sit bones. So if this foot is not touching the floor, that's also fine. I'd rather have you have both your sit bones on the floor and you're sitting up tall than that this foot touches the floor. Just grab your knee and do a gentle twist and release. Twist, release. Twist, release. 2 more. Last one. And back. Now, you're going to bring that elbow into the knee. If that's a little too much, you keep your hand on your knee, but we're going to go into a little bit of a deeper twist.
So bringing it in and then sitting up tall as you squeeze yourself into a turn. Make sure that you have both your sit bones still on the floor and that you have a long spine. Nice deep breaths. Keep your chin pushed back. It's also a good exercise to check how loose your neck is by twisting it even further backwards. 3, 2, 1, and release. Release. Slide the leg out from underneath. And do a little shake. Right. Back to back. Let's do the one. I really love that one. So get on a chair or on a couch with your shoulders. There we go. So you can grab an object that is like a book or a block, anything that has a particular width that keeps your arms more or less parallel. So a block will keep my arms parallel. You can use a book. It doesn't have to be heavy or bulky as long as it doesn't change shapes. So don't use Molly, because Molly changes shapes. All right, so put your shoulders, your shoulder blades on the edge of your couch or stool or probably, yeah, if it's not painful. You can check if it's painful, but you know this one. You've done it before. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the block towards our hips and lift your hips up. So you really want to get some height there. Then you're going to bring your block and look at it with your head, and then you're going to drop your butt and drop the block. So you really want to go there. Now, and bring it back up. So I need to scooch a little bit lower. You want to have that bend just underneath, pressing underneath your shoulder blades. Bring it up and arch back. Bring it up and arch back. And try to really get that booty almost to the floor. If you have it on the floor, try to get a little bit more in the arms. If you are on a couch and you cannot move your arms as far away, bend them and do it here. It will have the same effect, or you can go here and there. Yeah, so these are options that all will work. If you feel that the couch or the back seat, how do you call that? If you're touching something behind you, bring your arms to a bend. But if you're doing this one with straight arms, keep them nice and straight and parallel. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And then let's hold it in that position. Hold it there. Try to relax into it. Keep your arms straight though. Keep them active and try to push that booty towards the floor. If you have touched down, try to bring your shoulders even further down. 4 more breaths. And 3, 2, and 1. And bring the hips up, bring your arms in, and just go down. All right. That one usually really warms up my back, but let's do the other side as well. So I hope you can, that your chair is not going to be, oh wait, I'll do a version that your chair can definitely handle. So, hands in front of you, move your body back. Legs, yes. Move your body back
And here, I'm going to close my ribs, and then I'm going to arch into it, opening my ribs. Closing my ribs, chin to my chest, and arching, opening. Closing, rounding, arching, opening, looking forward. Closing, rounding, arch, open. So 2 more. Last one. And hold it there. Try to get a little lower. Maybe scoot your knees a little bit further away. First looking forward. Because that's your upper back. And then if you want, you can let your head hang for more shoulder stretch. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Back it up, back it up, back it up. And give it a little roll, a little shake. All right. See how much time we still have left. Okay, 10 more minutes, good. Okay, let's give it a little bit more butt, and then let's finish with a something stretchy for the whole body. For the whole upper body, back and butt and stuff. I have a hair in my mouth. Great. Good. Okay, so let's, some stuff came from underneath my knee. Let's get to some, which one shall I do? Pigeons. Yes. So I want you to bring one leg in front. Let's just move it into a fold forward and backward fold a couple of times. You can use your blocks underneath your hands if you want a little bit extra length. So I'm pushing into my hamstring stretch, and I'm pushing into quad stretch, hamstring, quad, hamstring, quad. 2 more. Last one. Keep it in your hamstring stretch for a little bit and just move your toes from side to side, pressing your belly down, letting your chest stay up. So it's not about how low you are, it's about how long you are. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Then bring that leg towards the edge, so in front of that other knee. Bending that leg, and see if you can get your knee to the floor. You can pull this leg in as much as you need to get that knee to the floor. Yes. Just giving my body too much. Now, I also use my back leg to walk myself backwards. And here, I'm just going to wiggle from side to side. Making sure that I have a little bit of a space from side to side, and that I feel where the center is. Because when you're too much on that butt, you're going to not feel as much stretch, whereas if you are more in the center. So go to the center a little bit more and hold it there. I want you to lift yourself up as high as you can and arch yourself down. All the way down and roll yourself up. Up, up, and arch down, down, down. Roll up, 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 arch down, down, down. Roll up, 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 arch down, down,
Hold it here for a second. Just to stay there. We're going to hold this not for too long because we have something else that I want to do. But as you lift yourself back up, I want you to feel if you can stay there without hands. If you are a little bit higher up, you probably want to use your block. Just put it underneath your butt cheek on the other side to balance. But basically, we're going to do something without the hands. Yes. So you can give yourself the balance by putting a little block underneath, but if you don't need it, don't worry about it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to that arch, but without the hands. And rounding up without the hands. Arching down. Rounding up. Don't go as low as you can without being able to come up. If you feel that it's hard to come up, go a little less low. So you can go here and just take it into little waves here, or take it all the way down and ask a little bit more of your body. It's pretty intense. 2 more. Last one. And then arching down and hold it there. You can bring your hands back to the front and relax there. Now in this position, again, your head as low is not going to give you the most effective stretch. The hips, or trying to push your belly low, is going to give you the most effective stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come out. And so usually people experience a long pigeon pose as not very comfortable. So I'm sorry, but I really like my pigeon poses. All right, let's do the other side. I'm just going to keep this side so you can see the other angle. So we're first going to go forward and back. It also releases the tension in the butt that we just stretched. We'll give it a little wiggle front and back. Just keep your back nice and straight. Use your blocks where you need them. Underneath your hands. This is really to just mobilize that area. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in a hamstring stretch. Just press your belly down and then move your foot to the side and other side. To the side, other side. Opening, closing, opening, closing. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Slide your foot to the opposite side of the mat and bend your knee. Try to get your knee to the floor. Bring the foot in as much as you need to get that knee down. And I also use my back foot to hold that. And I'm just going to wave from side to side to feel the center and where my stretch will be the most effective. Because there's a place that is comfortable, but we're not going to go for comfortable here, obviously. I'm not going to go for hellish pain. We're going to go for something that is going to make you feel better afterwards. 3, 2, 1. Find the center and hold it there. Now, lift yourself all the way up. Look up, arch down. And roll up. So I have very little pressure on my hands.
And if you want, you can do it also on fists or on your fingertips. You don't have to push yourself into your wrist. This one should be quite gentle, even with problems in that area. Let's do a few more. Let's do one last one. Down and up. And bring it down and hold it down for a bit. Just as a little baseline check, where are you after this first part of stretching. And we're going to go to a little bit more intense in a bit. So bring yourself up again. If you need to, bring your block underneath your buttock. Yes, to balance yourself. It's just for balance, nothing else. And then we're going to go up without hands. Arching down, rounding up. And again, here you can keep it small. Even if you do like these little waves, they're really intense. So, as much as possible. Down, roll up, and down, roll up. 4 more. And 3. 2. And the last one, we hold it down. Hold it down, press your belly down, lifting your chest up a tiny bit so you can get that hip nice and low. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Gently roll out and give yourself a shakeroo. Okay, so we have, I think, time for one more back stretch. Yes. So basically, we didn't do much. We did a lot of releasing the psoas, but we didn't really stretch it out. But still, I think we should be able to go into a little bridge together. So if you want to do that, I'm going to walk you through. If you've never done a bridge, there's also a head bridge, which we can do. I'll just go and show you first before you do it, because we can take it to the next level if you want. So first, lift up your hips a few times. We can do that together. Then let's do that together. So come sit down, press your shoulders in the floor, and bring your hips up. Try to keep your knees parallel. Yes. Bring it up and down. Bring it up and down. 2 more. Up, down. Last one. Up, down. Then the next one, I want you to bring your hands on top of you with your wrist flex, then bending your elbows and bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. Try to keep your elbows as narrow as possible. Then you're going to push your hips up again, and then you're going to just lift a little bit so you can get to your head. Press your feet and back down. Press your feet and back down. If that feels good, you're going to take it to a full bridge. Now, remember, if you start your bridge with your hands there, you're going to be it's going to be really hard to balance because you're going to have your arms really far away from you. You basically want your hands underneath your shoulders, so you end up with your hands underneath your shoulders. So, I got my dress going on here and here. Okay, lifting your hips, bring it to your head, and then see if you can straighten out the arms. The straighter the arms, the better. Then I also press my feet in the floor so the weight comes more towards my hands. And I just shake from side to side here.
Keep going. 8, 7. If you need to get out earlier, come out earlier. We do 4 more waves. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your hip. Roll it down. Just get yourself to a counter stretch for a sec. Yep. You guys okay? Gaat dat oké met jouw polsziekje? Okay. Awesome. Now let's do that bridge one more time, and then just watch me for this one first. We're gonna lift up one leg and then lift up the other, and then you can go down. Yes? So I'm starting again with my hands underneath my shoulders, or you can use your fists. Try to keep your knees narrow, lifting your hips, and bring it up here. Then you're gonna lift one leg up, bring it down, other leg up, bring it down, just press one more time, and then bring it all the way down. All right, okay, go and do it. I'm just gonna watch you guys. Yeah, huh? Yeah. Oh. Okay, it is not easy. Just try it once. Yeah. Lift één been. Woo! Okay, so there's room to grow. That's great. It is hard. It is actually hard.
Die poedel bij die puppy daycare die zo staat zo.
Oh, ja.
Dat doe ik met mijn benen.
Die.
Ja.
Yes. I know which one that is. All right. Just grab a pillow and grab a block and come stand. Put the pillow between your belly and the upper legs. Oh my God, I've got so much going on here. I'm not sure if I can do this, but I can show you for sure. So I'm putting the block between on my top legs, upper legs, and I'm rolling myself around it. I'm just gonna hang here. I'm gonna pull my tail down, and then you can just bend your knees a little bit and shake it out. So you should feel that really relaxes your lower back. Four, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, grab your block or your pillow. Okay. Just go into a little bit of a wide stand and just go in a little bit of a circle motion. Getting all the tension out of your body. So go into twists and turns, bends and switches. Get your weight all over the place. Last one. And just bring it down. You can do it with bent legs and just shake it out. What could be nice is bring your hands to your elbows and shake from side to side. If you want to do this with straight legs, that's absolutely fine. Especially if you have a little bit more flexibility, you'll be close to the floor anyway. But you can do this definitely with bent legs and just go. Give this a lovely little treat to yourself. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And come to your knees. Side bend. And other side. And back to this one. And back to the other one. And then take it to it, cross it here. And we do the same with
Try now to get your elbow to the floor without losing that right butt. So you keep both your butt cheeks and your sit bones on the floor as you move through this. So don't go as low as that you're falling out. You keep it down. Sit down. 2 more. Last one. And bring it forward, rounding yourself. Then scooping down, arching up into a long sit. And then we do that again, rounding. Hold that round for a sec. Then scooping down, arching up. Last one, rounding. And scooping down, arching up. All right. A little shake. I'm going to do our last 3 breaths. Here we go. Breathe in through your shoulder. Through your shoulder. Jesus. Bring it. Breathe in. Bring your shoulders to your ears. That's what I meant. Breathe. And release. Again. In. And release. And last one. In. And release. And give yourself a hand. Well done. Thank you, guys. Just give me a sec. And we'll close this party. Bye-bye.